Hello, Dr. J.
Thank you, and good afternoon or good morning.
From every part of the world.
All over the world.
Sincerely, it's an honor to be here today. It's actually a good day. And you know why I'm excited? We had talked about your book.
Yes.
A Tale of Two Mothers.
Who could have known that this was going to happen like this?
Yes. You know, when you shared it with me, I was A Tale of Two Mothers. What has Dr. J come up with again? So why this book? Why this book?
I saw that there was a gap, and the gap is about modeling for young people, modeling and parenting. I see that doesn't seem to be a lot of people that young people can look up to, especially also parents don't know how to. They are being pressured on every side by the popular culture. They don't know how to handle it. So I feel, okay, fine. I am a father and a grandfather. I have 3 biological kids of my own. How did I raise my kids? Let me put this together and help someone.
Yes. When I look at this book, I know it didn't just come to your mind.
Right.
It must have stemmed from maybe your upbringing, maybe your own personal experience. If I'm not asking too much, please let's talk about that a bit.
Well, I will say that one of the things that helped me to write this book was when I think back about my father. Sadly, I lost him when he was just 42 years old. And I was about 11 years old. But one of the things that I saw my father did was he would kneel down and he would pray to God. And I never knew that stuck with me. I was doing something today, for instance. I was doing chores in the morning, and I remembered that my father would do that. He would wash plates in the morning, and he would put water to boil and serve us some tea in the morning. And that stuck with me as a child, looking at my father. And I feel that I have modeled that before my own children. And I think that it shouldn't just stay with me and my father and my children. I should share those experiences with people. And that basically is the reason.
I have actually gone through this book a bit. I don't want to share too much to the audience because you need to go grab your copy of this. If I look at it, it's like, it's a tale of two mothers.
Right.
How do we nurture the next generation? Particularly, what is the responsibility on parents?
Let me tell you why I call it A Tale of Two Mothers. Because the primary figures in this book are 2 mothers, 2 single women. One was put in the family way when they were in courtship, and the man eloped.
Interesting.
She came up with a young boy who she had to cater to, send to school, and work hard at. But one thing that was powerful that I observed, it was that even though she was struggling as a single mother, she made sure that she carried the boy with her to socialize him properly.
All through.
If she came to church, she brought the boy. If she went anywhere, she carried the boy. She made sure, and I can tell you, the boy became a high flyer. This single lady, God rewarded her. She got married.
Interesting.
To an amazing widower.
Can you imagine? So while she was busy nurturing that next generation,
Right.
God sorted her out.
And I think that's a story that someone out there
Needs to hear. Yes.
that is not hopeless for you.
Yes.
You got children out of wedlock. You can still, you need to
Strongly.
do something to be able to handle those seeds in your hand, because those children are seeds and you can handle them well.
Honestly, Pastor, the way this book has come out, you wrote like a storybook. But at the same time, if you look at it, 5 chapters,
Yes,
speaking to 5, I will call them pillars.
I agree.
And there's also a workbook. We'll get to that later, So for me, I've gone through chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what actually struck my mind was chapter 3.
Let's
Let's
see.
look at chapter 3.
So maturity.
The maturity factor. When I saw maturity, I was, what is about?
There's a time the child is a baby in your hand. And as you make investment in the child, he grows or she grows and gets into the preteen. Now, looking at Jesus, he took him through that process. He was a baby. They took him 8 days to the temple to be circumcised. And then by the 12th birthday, you saw him in the temple too. The parents were intentional. They took him there every year. By 12, he had matured. They began to ask questions, began to talk to the experts at law. By 33, he was now doing amazing things. And you see the process. Maturity in parenting, as you invest in those children, they'll mature and they will make you proud at the end of it.
At the end of the day, yes, I agree with that, Dr. J. I'm caught in between you as my pastor
Right.
And then you as Dr. J,
Right.
the phenomenal one that has written this book, A Tale of Two Mothers. I was looking at chapter 4, or was it chapter 5?
Right.
I talked about the template of righteous decrees. Yes, I'm a Gen X. I was born in the 70s. At the same time, too, I believe, based on how I have also been groomed by my parents,
Yes.
that you don't remove the ancient landmarks.
No, you don't.
And whether we like it or not, this book will serve our secular world, at the same time will serve the Christendom.
Oh, yes.
Because most of the principles that we even use in life now are actually embedded in the scriptures.
God is the maker of all things.
So when you talk about the decrees, the template for righteous decrees, what is it about?
Basically tells you how to pray for people that you are mentoring, how to pray for your child. Some of us have problem children and we don't know how to deal with it. Prayer does a lot of things, amazing things, and also how to make pronouncements over that child. How you will be surprised when you wake up in the morning and you speak over a child that is a troubled child. How it change the atmosphere. So that's basically, and it's a whole lot. The righteous decrees are a whole lot. You have to pray for your child, how to pray for yourself, even if you are single and yet to marry, how to pray for yourself for the future husband or wife or children you're going to have. So that's basically is what that chapter 5.
If I look at this book, it's a must for anyone who is intentional and deliberate, first about their lives, and then you've linked it to marriage. You've linked it also, even the workplace, for those of us who are actually mentoring and bringing up people. It's beyond just the ordinary. There's a spiritual element to it.
How do pastors who pastor churches, spiritual leaders,
yes,
how can you call out the greatness
in
the people in your church? Or there's something I wrote there about being the house of God. How can your church be a house of God? Not just a place where people come and go out, but a place where destiny is discovered.
Yes.
Because there's no point, really, people coming to the church and going home the same. And you can testify to that.
Oh, definitely. Right from the first day that I came in, I don't know, I'd had a one-on-one with you before we started this.
Right.
And there's an assignment for pastors over the people that they lead.
I agree.
Particularly in allowing them, helping them to discover and birth God's purpose for their lives.
Yeah.
Many people are out there with a lot of things inside of them. They're just looking for that person, either a mentor, a role model, a pastor, someone that will say, I believe in you, bring it on.
That's exactly what happened between me and you when you first came to our church. I mentioned something like that in the Bible. When Simeon met with Jesus for the very first time, and he was to speak about his future.
And you did.
Yeah.
You did.
And that is how to parent and how to call out the greatness in people.
Yes. And then the interesting thing about the book, I'm just saying A Tale of Two Mothers by Dr. Beulah Tokunbo. You need to get a copy. But more importantly, it's a 2-in-1. Can you just imagine? You're always trying to just help. And then there's a companion workbook about the book.
My mantra, and you find it everywhere in this book, is helping you succeed. I always try to do everything to make people succeed. Now, one of the reasons why I made this a very small, easy to read book is because I know that people find it very hard to read now. They're too busy. So I made it very small. A book you can just read
on the go
in just about 2 hours, you're done with it. But even at that, I said to myself, I want to help people be able to practically apply the principles in their own lives. So this one book really does that. So you're feeling something, there's a question.
I'm seeing that. Personal reflections, practical application.
Like, what am I doing?
Yes.
Because when you commit things to paper, you actually discover a lot.
Yes, you keep it to heart.
So that's the reason why I wrote it's a companion workbook. It goes together with this. It will help you when you get this book.
I already have mine.
Yeah, and you should have this. It's a powerful combo.
So the book is actually for every young leader out there, everyone trying to discover purpose, the young couples, nurturing children. Are you a manager at work? You are leading. You just want to have a template on exactly how to go about it. Tell us, Dr. J, how do we get the book?
Well, it's available on my website, www.beulahtalks.net. It's available there. But it's also available on several platforms. It's available on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as a paperback. So if you're in America, you are in Europe, you are in everywhere you can get it. It's also available as a digital book.
Okay.
Kindle.
Okay.
Yeah, Amazon Kindle, so you can get it there. The 2 books back to back. And then if you're in Nigeria, you can buy it from Seller.
This is available on Seller.
It's available as a digital book and also as a paperback. It can be delivered to you.
So as Dr. J has said, visit his website, www.beulahtalks.net, and you would see A Tale of Two Mothers. Beyond that, you will get to also know who Dr. J is.
Yes.
It's been an opportunity and a nice time having this conversation with you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Abato.
I believe that this book is going to touch lives.
I do believe so.
I believe that destinies will be transformed.
Yes.
I also believe that for a lot of people, purpose will be birthed.
Yes.
For a lot of people.
Yes.
And congratulations for this.
Thank you.
As we go,
it's here
to impact our world.
Yes.
And make it a better place.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for
A Tale of Two Mothers.
Yes.
Get your copy now.